before today.
Oh yeah.
You were doing the crab scratch.
I just wasn't like clean like you.
How do you feel now?
I just need practice.
Just practice, right?
I've seen some people just do 2 fingers and freak it like that.
Yeah.
3 fingers, and that's why I asked you if you use your pinky.
Yeah. Some people do this.
Right. I've seen that too. Yeah.
And then there's this. So there's a twittle scratch and a crab scratch. So the twittle, you're punching the fader with your middle finger and your index finger, and the fader's just popping in and out fast. That's a twittle. But the crab, you're skating across the fader. Right. Okay. Some people do it with 3 fingers. Others do it with 4. I try to use all 4 fingers. And you're skating across the fader, and your thumb acts as a spring to close the fader back.
I didn't even know that the first one was twittle.
Yeah.
I didn't
twittle scratch. Again, it's just put in terms to these techniques so that when you and I are talking about it, we could have a dialogue and communicate without kind of trying to just recreate the sound. Like, yo, you know that scratch when you're, you know what I mean? You just give it a name, and that's it. So I want to have you scratch the ah, execute the crab the way we learned it, and then I want to do an experiment. Okay? So just trust me. All right? So just scratch the ah over this beat.
Just regular scratch?
Yeah.
Do the
just do the crab. Do the crab however you feel it come out naturally. That's good. That's good. I want to try something. Okay? So we have the crab down pretty well with the ah. Now I want you to do the crab with a word. Okay? So we're going to use get down. You could choose which word you want. Get or down to do the crab. All right? And let's see what happens over the same beat.
All right.
Okay?
Get rap, that rap,
How do you feel scratching with the word, doing the crab scratch? As compared to the ah.
Because it's a shorter sound.
Because it's a shorter sound. So exactly.
You gotta really freak it. I don't know how to word it, but you really gotta, do it faster, maybe, to catch the whole sound, or because the sound is shorter?
That's one part of it.
Okay.
You're working with a shorter sound.
Maybe use 3 fingers.
You could use 3 fingers to try to compensate for how short the sound is. If you're gonna use 4, you could try to move faster. But the danger there is you can move faster and then not get clarity in the punctuation of the crab. Let me try something. Let's see.
Get that.
Do you hear a difference?
Yeah, because you're just dragging it.
Because I'm dragging it.
Right.
So, the moral of the story there is, don't just practice scratching with an ah sound or a fresh sound or any long sound, because what could happen, you thankfully, dude, Anthony, you actually have very sound technique. So I'm appreciative of that, because you instinctively knew you needed to make some sort of an adjustment when you got to the words. The majority of DJs don't know that they need to, or aren't conscious of the fact they need to make an adjustment.
That's like mathematics, pretty much.
It is math. It is math when you think about it, and when you think about it sensibly, this is a word, not an ah, a long sound. There's something different here. I'm gonna have to amend my technique to fit what's happening on the record. Most DJs don't. They just get on and just do the movements the way they're used to applying them on the ah, and then they're not getting the sounds that they expect.
Okay.
So what we just figured out right here is with the get down, yeah, you could move a little faster on the fader. What I chose to do is just drag the record and kind of give myself the, like, manually manipulate the sound so that
it sounds longer.
So it sounds longer. Exactly.
Right.
So it sounds like an ah. So I'm dragging it. Instead of moving it as fast as I would move it if it were an ah, I need to slow down here to give myself more time to punctuate every movement with my fingers of the crab. Drag the record if you're working with a shorter sound so you could get the crab to be and sound as clear as it does on the ah.
Right.
So give that a shot. Your issue isn't there, it's here.
Is it?
Try to get a little more clarity in your moves. Try to separate. Make sure you're really separating each finger as it's stroking the fader, and make sure your thumb is popping that fader closed again. Yeah. Yes. Because you're good here. Your objective is try to get. And you feel it. You can feel when the strokes are nice and even and clean. And when you achieve that feeling, harness the energy that you delivered down your shoulder, through your arm to your fingertips again, over and over again. Try to just keep. It's like a free throw shooter. Like, you want your body and your limbs and your knees in the same position, the same speed, the same trajectory every time you shoot that free throw. When you know it goes in, you want to try to achieve that same body chemistry. Yeah, each time. Same thing with your fingers. So you got everyone the same way. Give it a shot. Much better.
Yeah.
Good shit. Let's move on, man.